Hello, welcome to Scratch 3D Printing. In this video, I'll be taking a look at Orcaslicer's newest version, 2.3 Beta 2. Let's scratch today's topic. Orcaslicer yet has another update for us to take a look at. Orcaslicer has been my go-to slicer since it came out, and I've been using it for a while now, and I really like Orcaslicer. It has all the features that I want. Everything is very simple, it's just right there. There's a learning curve, but once you get the hang of it, it's like super simple, super nice, and I just love Orcaslicer. And I did use this version for the whole day testing it. I tested with this SD card holder that I've been working on. It's just a normal SD card holder. It holds your SD card in there, and it fits pretty well. I like it. Like that, it just fit the SD card really nicely. Not finished with this, so I'm not gonna leave a link down below for this. This is just like the first prototype, and for some reason some SD cards are bigger than others, right? But anyway, let's take a look at Orcaslicer and see what they have in store for us. Okay, we are now in Orcaslicer. This is version 2.3 Beta 2 release. They found some bugs on version 2.3 Beta, so they're gonna change it here. So the enchantment: only one wall on top surface, better support for interface shell. So look at this, with the enchantment there's nothing on the test, right? If you look at this layer, it's pretty clean, and then just the test. But if you look here, you can see that there's those lines right there, which makes it look bad on the final print. So it's good that they got rid of that, and now it's just the letter itself, nothing else. Take a look at one more time, those things, you can see that it has effect, so it's pretty bad. But now with the new enchantment, it's really good. Paint mouse ear brim. So here you can paint your brim onto your 3D printed part. So it has to paint it up here. They are painting on 4 corners. Go to the other, go to the brim type, paint it, slice your plate, and boom, all 4 corners has the brim painted on. So that is really good, because now you can control over where you want to put the brim instead of it auto generate for you, which is very nice. They also add this: use sync override to add some better support for Wayland with NVIDIA on Linux. So with this, I think they are improving Orcaslicer for Linux user, which is nice. Scale bed icon text depends on bed side. Okay, so look at this. This is for changing the title of this plate, but it's super small, you barely see it. But now they changed this so that it's adaptive to the build plate size. So it's small here. They have 4 plates. Now it's big here. They have 4 plates, which is nice. Vertical tree support painting. So now you can paint your own support with vertical stuff instead of overhang stuff, which is just crazy cool, right? So here they painted a little bit right here on the vertical for the rod, and it printed the tree right here, go all the way supporting this rod. This is good for 3D printing rods, stuff that is super tall and slim, because when it gets near the top, the print starts to wobble and sometimes it might fail. So this is good, adding extra supports. And yeah, that's pretty much all the things that they added and the bugs that they fixed. So bug fix is all of these, and add more stuff. So scroll all the way down, and here's all the assets, the files that you need to download in order to get the version 2.3 Beta 2 on Orcaslicer. Orcaslicer, the Beta version 2, there's not really much change. A couple of things change. Well, yes, a couple of things change, but mostly fixing stuff. Fixing the letters enchantment on top of the 3D print part. So you are writing words here, as we saw on Orcaslicer there. The previous version has this weird line, but now the new version print the letters that you want on there instead of having like this weird thing on the bottom of the letter. I tend to do some things like these, so it's really good that they have that. Now it's gonna make it so much better with these kind of stuff. But the next one is the painted brim. I have something to tell you on the painted brim, which I will show you right now. Okay, so we are now on Orcaslicer itself, and I will show you what is wrong with the painted brim. I don't know if this is like a bug or something else, but developer, hear me out. People, hear me out. We go to prepare here. We're gonna select our model. We click the brim ears, paint it. I'm gonna remove everything, and now I'm just gonna, do this corner and this corner. We got those 2 corners. We go to our settings. We go to others, go down a little bit, brim type, painted. So I put it on the painted one. And if we click slice, there's no brim showing up here at all. I checked the key up here, check all the box. There's no brim at all. So what is wrong with this? Well, I've been messing with this for like 30 minutes straight and I have no idea what is wrong with this. But I figured out that once you change the brim type to painted, you cannot edit the brim width anymore. It's grayed out. You cannot edit this. So if you put this on 0, it will be 0, and you slice, nothing will show up. No brim will show up on your 3D model. But if you do this, select any other, I'm gonna be selecting outer brim only and change this to 1. It doesn't matter what number you change this to, 1, 100, 1000, whatever. We're gonna put it at 1. I'm gonna switch back to painted and it sticks to 1 with gray out, no edit. But now we can slice it again and boom, the brim shows up. The brim ear shows up. It's where I painted. And like I said, it does not matter what number you put here. The only thing that matters how big the brim is when you paint it. It's the head diameter up here. So if you make it 5, you do that. Click slice plate. It's going to be a very small brim right there. So that's the only thing that matters is the head diameter. However big, however small you make, it does not have any effect with this brim width. Even if I put at 100, put it back to painted, slice the plate, same thing, nothing happened. It will be the same brim width of what you painted here. But what is the bug is that if you reset this or have this brim width to 0, it's not going to show up anywhere. So I don't know if that's a bug or something that they just did not think of. Maybe they disabled this instead of enable it. But what I feel like should have been done here, since it does not matter what you change the brim width to, what if they do this, right? So let's say you have an outer brim or inner brim, it does not matter. You had the brim width on 0. And let's say you don't want the outer brim anymore. You want to paint your own brim like how I did right here. If they don't allow you to edit this and you change this, it stays at 0, right? But what if they change that? If you select painted, this should go to 1 automatically, right? I feel like that's just the easiest solution in my head right now because they disable this. You can edit this, and even if you edit this number, it's not gonna matter because it's based on how big you edit the head diameter up here. So change this to painted. Also change the brim width automatically to 1. I feel like that's the best solution in this case here. So we're gonna click slice, nothing shows up. We go back, anything mouse ear, we put it at 1, put it at painted again, we slice, and it shows up. So that's the trick of getting this to work. But like I said, the easiest solution might be if you change this to painted, the brim width automatically change to 1 so that it's not confusing for other people. That's what I want to show you, the painted brim. As you saw in that clip, the painted brim, it's kind of confused to use. I was messing with it for today and I was like, why is it not working? I went back and looked, but like I showed you, if you don't change the brim width, your painted brim is not going to show up. And this was the painted brim that I did. So it was on the corner like this and it just, you know, came up very easily. I tried to take it out from the build plate and it just came off without this. So it was holding it, but once it cooled down, the piece just separate and then you just take it off with no extra residue on the 3D print part, which is very nice. And this was printed on the K1 Max and I gotta say, it prints really good now. There's some VFA there, but you know, I'm kind of starting to liking the VFA. It gives you like a cool effect that you otherwise wouldn't have, but it's just me now. Anyway, this was printed on the K1 Max with Orcaslicer, the version 2.3 Beta 2, and it printed pretty well. But on the corner here, there's little teeny tiny holes. Yeah, adjust some setting and that will be fixed. Well, that'll be it for this video of me taking a look at Orcaslicer's beta version 2. It is really good. All the new features that they added to this version. Hopefully the full release is gonna fix all these bugs, even add more amazing features. I'm so excited for it. That'll be it for this video. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions on Orcaslicer or something else. Leave a like on this video because more amazing videos like this is coming all the time. Subscribe to the channel, and as always, keep on 3D printing.